You know there's something hanging out there that's for you, and you don't have it yet. And you know you deserve it. And you do. Because you are magnificent. We're pulling it out of the head, out of the ego. We're just talking the knowingness within you. You know there's more for you than what's being offered. That's why we're feeling lack. It isn't about money at all. Whew. Hello everyone. Welcome to this channel. I am Booyah. Today we have a very interesting subject that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the idea that of course resonates with all of us, and this is the idea of manifestation. There's much to talk about in the awakening experience. There is so much to discover as we awaken. But of course, what tickles our fancy most as humans is the idea of manifestation. I think it's our human longing to always have things come our way. It's our longing, of course. We love everything to come our way in abundance and always flowing our way. It's somehow in our human nature of experience to want this. Why do we want things so much? Why do we want things? Why do we want experiences? Why do we want stuff to flow towards us? Because it is our human nature. You know why it's our human nature to want so much to flow our way? Because that is the truth. That is what the universe wants for us too. The universe is out there and is supporting us so greatly. I call it the universe. We could call it God. We could call it the source of all that is. And I know those aren't even the words that maybe even resonate with you when you think about who the Creator is in your life. But you do understand that you want things flowing your way, right? We might call it greed, we might call it selfishness, we might call it a lot of things to minimize it, but the truth still is, we want things flowing our way. And I tell you what, the universe also wants things to flow your way. Abundance is something that we all love. And unfortunately, we have concluded abundance to equal money. In this world that is so money-based. And I want you to understand that money is not abundance. Because I tell you, some people on earth who have the most money are feeling lack and feeling empty. So money is not the answer. Abundance is, I feel wealthy, I feel magnificent, I feel supported, I feel loved, I feel grand. Wow, tell me that's not abundance. Tell me that is something, to feel those types of things money can't buy. Really, you think it will, but it does not. It does not. The reason why abundance resonates with you is because you are magnificent. This is true. And yet many of us do not feel magnificent, of course. There's so much in this world that minimizes our magnificence. Saying you're not worthy, or you don't have enough, or you don't have the skills, or you're not qualified, or you don't have the right characteristic, or you don't have the right connections, or you don't have the right money, or you don't, just all these things. So many things that point to our unworthiness. You don't have the right education to get certain things that you want. You need to work hard at it. You need to be disciplined. You need to do all these things in order to be, quote, successful in the world. And I tell you, successful in the world is not success at all. Success is when you feel magnificent inside, is it not? Success is when you feel worthy inside, is it not? Success is when you feel abundant. And abundance can be just the joy of life in nature. Is that not abundance? Look at this. Nature is so abundant. It keeps growing and growing and growing for you. One moment. Right? Sometimes I'm so disturbed between the truth of who you are, being so magnificent and so loved by the universe, and what the world is teaching you. There's such a contrast. We've been talking about abundance. You know what's interesting about abundance? So what's interesting about abundance is everybody will conclude they have lack and not abundance. Most of us, not saying you, I'm saying me, but we're not that different. There's a part of us that always feels lack. You know what? I'm going to call it a good thing that we feel lack. You know why lack is a good feeling? Because you know there's more out here for you. You know there's more out here to discover. You know there's something hanging out there that's for you and you don't have it yet. And you know you deserve it. And you do. Because you are magnificent. We're pulling it out of the head, out of the ego. We're just talking the knowingness within you. You know there's more for you than what's being offered. That's why we're feeling lack. It isn't about money at all. It isn't about money at all. We know there's more truths that should be coming our way. We know there's more information about ourselves that should be coming our way. We know we should feel more supported than we are. These are deep truths that come from within us. That's why we feel lack. Let's look at not as the lack of having money and having things, but the desire within us to know more, to discover more, because we know we are greater than what we are being told. That is the truth. That is the truth. That's why you feel it. Oh, I'm going to tell you now, this is so contradictory. I'm telling you to embrace your lack. Embrace your lack because it'll inspire you to dig and find more. Jesus said, seek and you will find. Because he knew there's discoveries out there for you that are available for you, that are right here now for you. They are not far away. They really are not that far away. It's just you haven't been told yet that you are magnificent, that you are one with the Creator, that you are one with the divine, that you are so supported, that you are so loved, that you are so held, that you are so observed, that you are so magnificently, really, you are. And no one's told you this. But the truth is, that is the truth. And within you, you know that. And you're feeling that gap. I get it. I get it. I get it. I want you to know that the love for you from the universe is so magnificent and so grand and so supportive. Rather than feeling lack, start asking the universe to flow the answers your way. Start asking for that lack to be filled. Start asking the universe to give you that feeling of abundance, to give you that feeling of love, to give you that feeling of support. Because you know it's yours and you deserve it. Ask, and you shall receive. It is simple as that. It really, 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 really is. Stop asking for lack and start asking for abundance. You're doing so well. You are magnificent. Wow. Wow. That was good.